Hey again, guys. We're going to read about cell phone manners again today. So I'm going to just get right to it here and find our story for you. All right, cell phone manners. Now, we read this story yesterday. Today, we're going to go into a little more detail. I want to ask you to think about one thing as we read. What should you do if you make a call and the person you call does not answer? Two things. If the person you call doesn't answer, what should you do? I don't think this is going to be in our story, but I want you to think about what the best approach might be. All right. A cell phone is a useful tool to communicate with others and find information. It's important to remember to use good manners when using your cell phone. Good manners show that you are respectful. Good manners show that you care about other people. This also shows to other people that you would appreciate them to show the same manners to you. All right, cell phone manners while you're spending time with someone else. When you're hanging out with friends or family, you should not talk or text on your phone. It can make that other person feel unimportant. So when we're talking about manners, again, we're talking about how we make other people feel. It is best to put your phone away. Put it in your purse or pocket. How do you think your friend would feel if you were at their house to visit with them and you sat there playing Candy Crush on your phone the whole time? I bet your friend would feel pretty sad or maybe a little frustrated or angry that you weren't talking to them. So again, don't talk or text on your phone when you're hanging out with someone else. Put your phone away to avoid temptation and avoid playing games or using apps. Next, we're going to talk about public places. Now remember from yesterday, we talked about a few different public places. What are a couple places you can think of? That's right, I'm thinking like the library, the movie theater, the grocery store, the doctor, the mall, Frying Pan Perkins, out to eat. Whether you're at the doctor or shopping or eating breakfast with friends, if you're in a public place, make sure you lower your voice while you're talking on the phone and don't use speakerphone. That way your conversation isn't intruding on other people and you're not so loud that other people have to talk over you. It also makes sure other people can't hear what you're talking about. We want to make sure that we avoid talking about personal topics or giving private information when we're in public. So if you're talking on the phone and you're at the food court in the mall and someone asks for your credit card number, if you're sitting in the mall and talking on the phone, it's possible that the person at the table next to you is listening. They could steal your information or use it for things that you aren't okay with. So it's important that we don't talk about personal topics or give out that private info on the phone. It's also important we don't give out private information on the phone for our own safety, and we'll talk about that later. And last but not least, when you're in public, make sure you silence your phone. Turn the ringer off or turn it to vibrate, especially if you're in a quiet place like the movies, a restaurant, the library, school, or church. And again, a reminder, when you're talking to someone on the phone, remember to speak clearly so they can understand you. Treat the person how you want to be treated. That's a lot about what using manners is about, treating other people how you would like to be treated. If you lose the call, make sure you call the person back and don't call too early or too late. Now, I didn't talk about this in here, but remember I asked you to think about this. If you call me, let's pretend you call Katie on Facebook Messenger, FaceTime, or you call my office phone, and you didn't get an answer. Should you call back again and again and again? Should you leave a message and wait to hear back from me? Or should you hang up and send me a mean email? You should leave a message and wait to hear back from me. Same would go with family or friends. Calling over and over is also bad manners. It can be rude or intrude on other people's time. It can also interrupt what they're doing. So make sure if you don't get a hold of someone that you practice leaving a message and they can get back to you when they're available. All right, we're gonna do this manners matchup activity together quick. Again, you should have a printout of this at home. You have the word bubbles that you can cut out, and you have the good manners and bad manners page. You can also do this on your iPad or on a computer or Chromebook. You just need to go to the Unique Learning Systems lessons. These will only be posted until March 31st, and then we're gonna start on the April curriculum. So if you don't get a chance to do it on the computer, go ahead and do it just on paper, and you can either glue or tape your answers or leave them loose and practice a few times if you have a difficult time with it. All right, let's go through these and see if we think this is good manners or bad manners.
Play games on your phone when visiting a friend.
I would say that is bad manners, and I did not mean to put that on the board here. So we'll try this again here. Play games on your phone when visiting a friend. Bad manners. Remember, your friend wants to visit with you and wants to talk to you. So if you're playing games on your phone, you might make them feel unimportant. All right, is it good manners or bad manners to avoid personal topics when on your phone in public? That's right, it is good manners. We don't want to talk about our personal information in public because other people could overhear and get information about us that we don't want to share. All right, is it good or bad manners to ignore your friends while you are texting? Let's see, hold on just a minute. I gotta text Janae back here. Oh, are you still there? That was really bad manners of me. It is bad manners to ignore your friends while you're texting. If you're visiting with your friends, remember we want to put our phones away. Next, is it good manners or bad manners to text your friends while you're out on a date? What we need to do is stop and think how our date would feel if we were texting other people while we're supposed to be on a date. I would say texting friends when you're on a date is bad manners. Be kind when texting. Nice words are no words. It is good manners to be kind when you are texting. Don't call too early or too late. Remember we talked about 9 a.m.? Don't call before 9, and don't call after 9 p.m. We don't want to call when people are in bed. Is it good or bad manners to talk loudly on your phone? That's right, it's bad manners. It's really rude, especially when you're in public. Other people can't hear what's going on, and they're trying to live their lives too. All right, is it good or bad manners to let your phone ring when you're in a movie? Bad manners. We want to turn our ringer off or to silent if we're at the movie. And when we're at a restaurant, what should we do with our phones? That's right, we should silence them. Silence your phone to use good manners at a restaurant. And last but not least, is it good manners or bad manners to put your phone away while you're talking to friends? So you're talking to friends, person to person. Should you put your phone away or keep it out and play with it? You should put your phone away. Good manners. All right, I'm going to show you the bad manners page. And we will put the bad manners on here. We talked about each of these, so we'll just read them and put them down here. It is bad manners to play games on your phone when you're visiting a friend. It's bad manners to talk too loudly on your phone. It's bad manners to ignore your friends while you're texting. It's really bad manners to text your friends while you're out on a date. You probably won't get another date after that. It's bad manners to let your phone ring during a movie. How crabby would we be if somebody was ringing and ringing and calling a friend when we went and saw the Peanut Butter Falcon? Let's see, is that it? Avoid personal topics, good manners. Be kind, good manners. Don't call too early or late, good. Silence your phone at a restaurant, good. And put your phone away when talking to friends, good manners. All right, if you struggled with this activity, it would be good to practice doing it a few times. So I would ask you not to glue it, and you can practice sorting out. But if you got them all right the first time, you are done. I don't need to see it. Try it with a brother or sister, family or friend. And I will talk to you soon on the phone, and we'll practice those manners together. Bye.